Welcome back. Thank you for staying tuned with us. This is our one-on-one conversation. It's all about ORINCO and their upcoming Market Day event. And we have joining us the admin support over at ORINCO, Miss Suzanne Erskine. And she's on set to talk about that upcoming event. Good morning.
Good morning, Paul. Thank you for having us.
Oh, it's a pleasure having you all. You all are friends of this morning show.
Yeah.
You've been here on several occasions informing the public about insurance, the importance of insurance, and the importance of ORINCO in this space. But for those who may not be familiar, let's talk a bit about what ORINCO is and how do you all fit into this insurance sector?
ORINCO is the Organization of Insurance Companies of Belize, and so we are the association where all the registered insurance companies come together under one umbrella to just promote collaboration and to uphold industry standards. And so that's what we're here for. We've been supporting each other as a group for 40 years.
Yeah.
This year, June 24th, we celebrated our grand 40th anniversary.
I was there at that event, such a lovely event inside the Atlantic
The
Insurance
Atlantic
Towers.
Tower, correct. We had our press conference on the 24th of June.
That's a huge milestone for you all, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
We've seen how this space has transformed over the years, how new insurance companies have come into the market, joined ORINCO. How the services being offered has expanded over the years as well. What does it mean for you to be a part of an organization like this?
For me personally, I feel very honored to be a part of ORINCO. I have been in the industry for a little over 12 years.
Wow.
Yes, currently serving with Home Protector Insurance as their marketing coordinator, but currently my main focus right now during the celebration is to be the lead event coordinator for ORINCO's anniversary celebration.
All right, so let's talk a bit about that. Let's talk a bit about how the celebration continues, 40 years, right? How it continues into an event that's coming up pretty shortly.
Yes, our market day is on Saturday, August the 9th. Actually, before the market day kickoff, we are having a motorcycle motorcade. So for all of you motorcycle lovers, it's not going to be a grand show off of motorcycle skills. It's really an event to promote motorcycle safety and road safety. And so we have motorcycle groups across the country coming together just to give one voice, one statement that we are not all bad drivers, and we are coming together to show you that we are here together and we want the same thing that you want. So we are having the motorcade starts at West Track at 9 in the morning.
Here in Belize City?
In Belize City. We go on the Philip Golson Highway. We take Freetown Road, Map Street, Douglas Jones, Barrack Road, and then we end at the Digi Park, where the market day then kicks off. We're going to have many booths. We are educating the public on the different classes of insurance. We really want to demystify insurance and to just educate and empower the public on what it is and how insurance helps you. And so each stall will be, well, not all together, but we have stalls that represent each class of insurance. So we have for life insurance, property, auto, even bonds and liability insurance. And we're going to have professionals at each booth that are going to be teaching on what this is. We are prepared to answer your questions. We're prepared to even engage your family in games and quizzes and giveaways. It will be such an amazing event. We're looking forward to that.
What would you say is one of the primary misconceptions that events like these help to demystify about insurance?
We want to show the public, or just to let the public know, that insurance is really there to help you, not to take from you. Insurance provides a safety net for when disaster strikes in your life. As a matter of fact, when disaster strikes, insurance is usually one of the first responders, though we're not in the forefront, like firefighters and ambulances and whatever. Really, we are the ones who rebuild your homes once you are insured or what have you. what we call indemnify. We put you back in the place you were before your disaster, so you don't have to worry about starting again from scratch. Once you have your policy kicks in, and we begin to rebuild for you.
And disaster takes on various faces, right?
Right.
It's not only a fire, for example.
Right.
You in an accident. That's another face that disaster takes on. A vehicle accident, that is, whether it is a health issue.
Right, or a crisis in your in with a sudden death, or and just an ongoing prolonged health crisis that you may have. You know, this is when your insurance kicks in, and this is when you enjoy the benefit of having that coverage. Again, insurance is a promise that will take care of you when these disaster strikes.
How many booths will we have at this event, or how many insurance companies will be represented at this event?
So ORINCO comprises of 10 insurance companies. Of the 10 companies, and we have one more that's onboarding as well very soon. Yes, so we'll soon be a group of 11 insurance companies. But of the 10 currently, we have at about 8 of them who are actively participating. The other 2 are giving their support in the background, but they're definitely very you know, showing their support there. And all of them, we have a working group from each insurance company along with their marketing coordinator, who forms a working group to help to bring this event about.
Apart from bringing public awareness and knowledge, will interested persons be able to begin the process of signing up for whatever insurance they may be looking for themselves or their families while out there?
I'm glad you asked that question, Paul. We are out there to educate the public. We're not really out there to sell insurance.
That's okay.
Because we don't want it to get the waters muddy or anything like that. I mean, we're there to support each other, but at the same time, our primary focus is to educate the public. That does not mean that you cannot ask for your specific preferred insurance provider, get contact information. The insurance providers will be taking leads and we'll be getting back to you. Say, for example, you want you're now interested in property insurance because of the market day event, and you prefer to insure with Home Protector Insurance, and you say, hey, well, I want to just work with HPI. Then I will say, okay, you can come over and talk to Frank, and he will take your information and we will get back to you. We're not going to be selling our policy, but we will be, we have the opportunity to collect that data. So if you're out there, you make up your mind, hey, I really am interested in getting life insurance, but I only want to deal with Sagicor, or I only want to deal with Atlantic Insurance, we'll point you to your right representative. You get your information, you get a call back, and you're good to go.
Well, that's huge, because while all these insurance companies are competitors in this field, there seems to be a level of community as well within the sector.
Absolutely. If there has not been that level of community, a lot of us would have already been gone down under. There are a lot of regulations around the industry. There's a lot of red tape. And if any one company who is not aware, may not, be informed of something that's lurking around, there can be very stiff penalties that can easily cause a smaller insurance company to really run aground. And that's why we have to be there for one another.
So that community really helps each party to maintain their footing in the industry.
Right. And as an organization, we know when to hire a chartered lawyer or auditor or whoever to bring a unified opinion or just advice around the topic of interest. And so that's the reason why we are together. We pay our subscription fees and we meet quarterly to just make sure that, we keep each other abreast of what's going on.
And I think that's really important to that community, because what we're dealing with here is people and people's lives, right?
Absolutely.
And so it's the fact that the entire industry and all the ORINCO members places value on people's lives, whether it's from this insurance company or that insurance company, over me meeting a bottom line or me having to sell certain amount over my competitors, is all right. I value my customers and I value your customers as well, because it's people's lives. And so I think that's important. The event again is this weekend.
Yes.
What's the time in terms of when you'll begin to be out there after the motorcade, when you anticipate it to begin and when you anticipate it to end?
So we'll be out there from 10 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon. For that entire time, we're going to have a schedule of different activities.
Okay.
And so we're going to have live demonstrations. We're going to have the fire department. We're going to have the traffic department out there. Burt Ambulance is going to be out there. RT Auto Services, West Track, along with the different booths of insurance. And so at different segments, we're going to be having live demonstrations. For example, we're going to have Javier Tun from RT Auto that's going to be showing people how the importance of proper evaluation and inspection of a vehicle when you're purchasing a vehicle, the importance of roadworthiness of your vehicle to prevent accidents and to save lives. And I really appreciate what you said earlier, Paul, that we place value on the lives of people, and that's really what the insurance industry is all about. We value you as a person, and whilst people might have this misunderstanding that all we want is your money, no, at some point there is a cost to everything, you know, but at the end of the day, we are the heart that reaches out to you to say, hey, are you okay? Where can we chip in? And we help you to start to rebuild after that. So Javier would be educating the people on just roadworthiness of your vehicle. We're going to be having live demonstration on emergency responders, how to do on-site first aid, CPR, stuff like that. Say, for example, Paul, you're driving down the road, you just come across an accident that just happened 10 seconds ago. The person is still on the ground, you're still breathing, they're profusely bleeding out, and you know it's going to be another 20 minutes, half an hour before the ambulance is there. What can you do, Paul, to save that life? And so we're going to be doing demonstrations like that to help the public to just to educate them. What do you do? How do you maybe straighten an arm or turn the person on the side so that they can not choke on their vomiters or stuff like that? And this is just an example. We're going to be having periodic giveaways. So we have an MC that's just going to be doing raffles for the entire period from 10 to 2. Raffles, you're guaranteed to get a goodie, a prize or something. So it's a really fun event. Bring your family out. I kid you not, this is going to be so exciting. We've been planning this for a very long time. We're all very excited, and we just would like to have your engagement to come out so that we can bring the insurance community to you and show you that we're not all about just taking from you. We really do value you, and we want to show you that we appreciate you by interacting with you at this event. Excellent.
Well, Ms. Suzanne, thank you so much for joining us on set this morning. I think this is an exciting event that families should all come out to and find out more about insurance and how it can improve their quality of life, and also learn other things as well, like you said, and perhaps win some prizes. So thank you so much for coming on set and speaking about this amazing event.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, it's a pleasure. So with that, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to wrap this show up for this morning. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.